next little job we've got to do is make another one of these handles. So I've got to make the ferrule. So I think I'm going to use this bit of steel that I have got lying around. It should do it. I hope. I'm saying that it might not. So I want that and do this in millimeters. Just over 16.25 mil. I don't think it's going to do it. So I may have to. I don't really want to take it off of that. That's 25 mil bar. So that. That's tube. I'll probably do it out of that. That's that E&8 steel. I only want a small section off the end. That is, I think it's about 20 mil. Yeah, so it's just got to be turned down a bit. So I'll use that to make the ferrule, and then I'll use this. This wants to be 26.5 mil, and this is 27. Yeah, it's 27 mil. So I should be able to just get a handle out of that. And this is for the Venusberg drill, the one with the internal gearbox. So it's got a bit of a split on the end of that. I think I'll cut that down a bit, and I'll do the wood lathe. Should I do the wood lathe bit first, or should I cut the ferrule first? I think I'll cut the ferrule first, and then I can make this to fit, can't I? Yes, I'll do that. Okay, got a bit of bar in there. Let's make sure everything is turned on. Yep. On there. I'll use this one to face it off. That's nice. I don't think that's the best cut for that, to be honest, but hey ho. Right, I'm going to change cutter over. Where are we at? We are at 16 mil. And I think that is our target, isn't it? do for that. Okay, this drill is 1/2 inch, and the hole that is roughly down to 5/8. So we should get 1/16 wall thickness. That will be enough for what it needs to be. Right, we need to part that off now, don't we? I just want to check the depth on that, maybe give it a polish up before we go much further. We are at 7.5 mil. Okay, so if I trim that off at 10 mil, okay, I just want to face that off if I can, and round that edge over. I think that will do. just wants a little bit more off it. No, it's not quite the same, is it? Perhaps I can reduce that down more. Yeah. And I've got these file handles that I was going to put on, but the ferrule's too big on it. That's why I wanted the smaller ferrule. No, I think I'll deal with that. I think that'll be alright. It'll do. Now I've just got to put the right thread in there. That's the thread to go in, that's M8. So I've just got to drill that out. I've got to drill out the ferrule, bond that on. Yep. And then glue that in. And that'll be the handle. Lovely. I've just reshaped that a little bit, put a bit more of a taper on it. So now I want to drill that out. Just drill out the ferrule to 8mm, and then I'm going to drill a hole tapping size for M8 for this stud bolt to go into, and then I'll bond that in. So right, that'll screw in there. Okay, there we go. That's now, I'll just cut that to length. That should wind in a little bit more, but it should do that as the lower handle for the Venusberg drill. So I just have the Stanley 733 ones to make, which we shall do soon. Okay, little progress update on where we are. Most of the painting is done now and completed. The red body for the Venusberg drill is drying, as is the main gear wheel for the Stanley 733 and the breastplate. So they're actually on top of my boiler at the moment because it's still quite cold. The silver hammerite's done. That's all finished. I'm not overly happy with it, but okay, we'll see how it goes. I've got these two drills finished, these little ones. See them there. I think they look quite nice. The handles are varnished. I've got the varnish done on that handle for the Venusberg one, and I'll give that one a coat. That needs a little rub down and another coat of varnish on it. But so far so good. So I've got two drills finished. next thing I need to do is do the handles for the Stanley drill. So I've got to do the one, this one of them's got to spin because it's got to go on the crank. It's got to fit on there, so I've got to make a bar to fit in there and lock onto that so it's not wobbly like the last one was. And the other one's got to have a thread in it. Now if I worked out right, I think that is a 3/8 16 TPI. I think that's how I measured it up to be. So I've got to turn that on the lathe, which I'll do in a bit. And you can see I've done some polishing on these bits. All the bits, that's off the Venusberg. It's the main Stanley handle. And I think it says on here, I've been able to read it, Stanley Rule and Level Company. Is that New Britain? Something. It's made in USA. New Britain CO, could be Connecticut, USA. So it's American made. But I've been polishing bits up. You might want a bit more of that over. Chuck body. So, progress is being made. And yeah, next I'm going to sort these out. That's what you'll see next.